On Sunday, the 21st of April, I did my first ever market at Ruislip Manor Farm in London. This is what my stand looked like. Almost everything I used for the stand I already had. I used an IKEA plate stacker to stack my originals, my spice racks to hold the small prints, a little shelf that I'm currently using in the kitchen to hold tea but has had multiple uses over its lifetime to hold my elementals prints. Then I bought some stands to hold up my moodier prints. I did buy a sum up device for card transactions and it was so useful. So, how'd it go? Well, firstly, chaos hit. We ended up forgetting the blackboard that I spent at least an hour drawing up. My partner ran off to get another blackboard, and luckily, I brought chalk pens with me, so I drew up a wonkier version of the sign. We had it all sorted by an hour into the market, but it definitely put a dent into the plans. I talked to a lot of people, and everyone was just so nice. People came up to the stall, and I talked them through my art and what the pieces were about to me. The other stall holders were also lovely. I had a walk around at one point and introduced myself to several other merchants, and it was just such a nice vibe, a real community feeling. I only made a few sales, not as many as I had hoped, though, according to other stand holders, it was an oddly quiet day and the London Marathon was on, so it could have been quieter than usual due to that. It seemed to slow down by lunchtime, which was a surprise to me as several food vendors were working that day. It was a bit cold too, though despite being indoors, it was colder than outside. I had to put several layers on during the market just so I didn't freeze over. Something I learned is that I need cheaper items for people to purchase. I'm thinking of doing stickers and bookmarks. I'm also considering making a colouring book out of older illustrations for kids that come by. What I've noticed in other artists is that they will often make very similar pieces, and like I noticed this at a lot of other stalls. But my pieces tend to be more eclectic, and I'm not sure if this is a good thing or not. I'd love to hear your thoughts on this. Really, these stalls are about getting your name out there, and 15 people picked up my card. My best moment of the whole day was when this chap came back who had been around earlier, and he said, I just couldn't stop thinking about it before buying my Wise Old Worm print. It's really great to actually see how people interact with the art. I saw several older ladies scowl at pieces while their daughters commented on them positively. One man pointed to a piece and said to his young son, Look, that's your mum. And one guy came up, all enthusiastic, looking through the pieces, saying that they're wicked. It helped me learn a lot about my audience, and I would really recommend giving it a go to any artists out there. The stall and the insurance cost me around £85, and I didn't make all of my money back. But I think the way to look at a market is that you're getting your name out there and you never know. Maybe I'll get online sales that will make up for it, or maybe I just need to up my prices. I think I'll do it again pretty soon. The experience was fairly positive, and even though I didn't actually get to make my money back, I think altogether it's a worthy experience. And it's at very least a nice day out. If you're in London and you're thinking of doing a market, I would highly recommend Duck Ponds Market. They do require you to be ethical and sustainable in your practices, so keep that in mind. If you're interested in buying one of my prints, I do have an Etsy page, so feel free to take a look there. I'm also open for commission if you're looking for an artist or designer. And if you're still here, please follow along for more content. Bye for now.